Hello, my name is Paul, and today we're going to be talking about family and what a marriage is according to the Holy Scriptures. A lot of people think marriage could be anything, like with animals, whatever, but we're going to show you what the definition of marriage is according to the Holy Scriptures. In creation, the Most High created the first marriage between Adam and Eve. This was one man for one woman. This was has no feelings for ex-partners. This was absolutely 100% committed to each other. This was God's original design in creation for marriage. God's original design in creation for marriage was one man, one wife who could create kids. That was originally God's design. There was no ex-partners. There was no sleeping around of other people. There was only two become one, according to what the word of the Most High says. A man shall leave his father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. Not the three, not the four, not the five, but two. One man and one woman. And it says in Deuteronomy that if a man sleeps with a virgin, this is talking about premarital sex, you're to pay the father 50 shekels and buy the daughter, and you're to marry her and stay married till the death do you part. So this was always God's intention in marriage. Today we've got other versions of marriage, but I'm going to show you one thing which a marriage between one man and one woman has and no other marriage can. You can marry a dog or whatever. Only there's a difference between marrying a dog or something else than between one man and one woman. I'm going to show that right here based on science. This picture here shows one man and one woman, and between them they have some children. So only one man and one woman can share children. One man cannot share children with two women. It's not possible. One man and one woman can share children. That's the only way the Most High designed in creation. You cannot share children with anybody else except for one man and one woman. So he's showing them that children can only be shared between one man and one woman biologically. It takes one man and one woman to have children. Some religions around the world have men have more than one wife. That's true. But the fact of the matter is, if they have a relationship with one woman, and has children, they share the children with that woman alone. If another man has a relationship with another woman, he shares those children with that other woman and that woman alone. He cannot share the children with his. Let's just say a man like Jacob, right? He had two sisters, Rachel and Leah. And the children that Jacob had with Rachel, he cannot share with Leah. The children between Jacob and Rachel are for Jacob and Rachel alone. The children between Jacob and Leah are for Jacob and Leah alone. The thing is though, Jacob and Leah created children, and those children had nothing to do with Rachel. Jacob and Rachel had children together. Those children had nothing to do with Leah. When a man and woman come together and make children, that's a marriage. And those children can only be shared between the husband and wife. But in creation, the Most High only had one man for one wife. There was no second wife. You have to understand that. We look at the other marriages the Most High put together, whether it be Abraham and Isaac and Rebekah. When Abraham found Rebekah for Isaac, it was one man for one wife. And they had children, Jacob and Esau. We see also when Yahweh was born from Joseph and Mary. Joseph and Mary had one man and one woman. There was none of this other ex-business stuff. And the Most High creates a family. It's always one man and one woman. They never ever have more than one wife. It was never God's original design. And that was all. And that's a basic principle. So it's one man for one woman. And you can marry an animal, you can marry whatever, you can call it what you will, it doesn't matter. But they can't create marriage. The difference between heterosexual marriage and other marriages is heterosexual marriages can create children. Other relationships can't. That's why other relationships are not marriages according to the word of God. The only marriage in the Bible is between one man and one wife, because they can create children. No other marriage can. You got all these other marriages coming in the world today. They can't create children. You need to separate the false marriages, which can't create children, from the true marriage between one man and one wife.